Oh, I think we're live on YouTube right now.
Oh yeah, already?
That's us right there live on
Okay.
on YouTube. We'll probably turn our music down a little bit, but wait now. I think we're live on YouTube right now.
Oh yeah, already?
That's us right there live on
Okay.
YouTube. Now I'm hearing the feedback from us on YouTube. Turn our music down a little bit. But, yeah, we'll do that. So, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
I'm doing good.
We're here on YouTube, folks. We want to thank you for being with us here on YouTube. How do I? Nope. We went off for a second there. Nope. I want to see like all of this. You know. I don't know how we.
Well, you know, these are the first times, and it can be different.
Yeah, we're learning a new platform. Live streaming on YouTube. We thank you for being here. If you're here.
You know, I said we should have always been doing this.
Live on YouTube?
Yes.
You said that.
I remember I was eating a grilled cheese sandwich.
Okay.
And I think you were as well. And
we were both eating
grilled cheese sandwiches.
What just fell?
It was in my pocket.
Oh, I don't care about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So is that it?
Yeah. So thank you, YouTube, you know, for giving me such a good idea.
Not YouTube, the viewers of YouTube.
And the viewers of YouTube.
Right. Because we don't necessarily, well, no. We thank YouTube for still supporting artists.
Right.
Because that's why we're here, is because Facebook has chosen to no longer support independent music.
And it's sad, because we could use some more support.
Us and everybody, really. I mean, we could all use...
everybody.
Yeah. So why are we here on YouTube? Do you know why we're here on YouTube? I know I said because Facebook is no longer supporting live local music, but do you know how they're not doing that?
Right, we're not allowed on Facebook anymore.
That's actually not it.
Oh, so you can still like our Facebook page and also subscribe.
So yeah, you should still like us on Facebook for now. Because we still have to share content on Facebook. It's like saying, leaving Facebook right now, and I think this is what they had in mind the whole time. It's like saying,
I'm not going to be in the yellow pages.
I don't know that it's quite like that.
It is like that.
It may be like that in 1975.
And don't you long for those days?
I
do.
I mean, I don't.
And I wasn't even alive.
I don't know that I do.
I think
You're out of ice.
Is that the last of my ice?
That's the last of your ice. And they're like the little cubes. They're not even the ones the.
Was the switch turned on?
It was turned on.
Then it should be making more.
It's not. Your wife is very upset.
Can you take a look at that?
I'll take a look at it. If anybody knows anything about LG, which I believe is a Korean company, anybody knows anything about LG refrigerators, specifically the ice maker part of it, the bass player is having.
Leave a comment below.
Some ice problems. Morton Buildings, what's that all about?
I won that at a raffle. It was, I believe, in Jefferson County.
Okay, that would make sense.
It was at a park, and it was their winter festival. They no longer do the winter festival anymore.
It was Morton Buildings Winter Festival?
No, it was the County Parks Festival.
County Parks Festival.
But that was given in the asylum auction.
Okay. Do we know anything about Morton Buildings?
It's similar to Clary Buildings.
Is that right? I don't know anything about this brand. If they're like a terrible brand, I'm sorry.
I have a Carhartt with that logo on it. Well, you know, Morton Buildings.
So they definitely got the promotional materials going.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, Morton Buildings marketing.
Yeah. Yeah, but no, I'm disappointed in Facebook in this decision.
So here's the deal. The title of this video is Soggy Prairie Behind the Music. It should be underneath the music. We're actually in our bunker. We're starting a bunker sales business, so this is our first prototype.
You could have all of this for a very reasonable price.
This is the custom model.
Right. So, you know, as the artistic director of this band, I would also come to your bunker and help decorate. So
it's very important. So for the three of you that are listening live, thank you very much for being there. The title of this video, I'll get back to that. Soggy Prairie Behind the Music, episode 4. This is our 4th episode. And then why Facebook sucks. So as I said, and we said, you can't not be on Facebook right now. It's like, I was going to say, it's like, you know, turning your back on like fossil fuels.
You know who isn't
Which
on
some
Facebook?
people can do that now.
My grandma Elaine.
Grandma Elaine is
she is not on Facebook.
Oh.
She gets along just fine.
I'm sure she does. She probably doesn't run like a local business though.
No.
Anyway, so why we're here, supposedly on October 1st, Facebook is changing their music rules or regulations or whatever. And I wore my glasses because I wanted to seem smart. There's not even lenses in these. And I pulled it up because I wanted to read to you basically what Facebook is doing. Because
I don't read.
Can't. But it's important to go to the sources and really understand, rather than the many things that have shared, like Facebook won't do this. Like, you know, there's no way you can stop them from sharing your stuff. Everything you put on Facebook, they own. There's not like I do not allow whatever. So the gist of this, and I'm reading an article from hypebot.com, but it actually has the Facebook music guidelines from Facebook on there. This is just kind of a summary of those. So number 1, you are responsible for the content you post.
I'm always responsible.
Right, always responsible. What they're saying for that, though, is that you are responsible to not use music and media that you do not own. So not many people know this, but all of the bars that we play music at are technically venues. And when you're a venue that plays music, you have to pay money to companies like BMI that collect money for musicians.
I had a BMI subscription once. I paid $1. I got 13 CDs for a price of 1 CD. And it was great.
So that's probably why they're needing all this money now. So anyway, that goes back to this, like, you know, the idea of licensing music. Now, when we play a Bob Dylan song at a small brewery in Wisconsin, like, I don't think Bob Dylan needs any money from us.
Probably not.
He's doing okay.
Do we play a Bob Dylan song?
We do, several. Oh. Yeah. I mean, that he's, well, I mean, Wagon Wheel's a Bob Dylan song. He gets paid on it, whatever. So that's part of it, is they're saying, hey, you can't, it's like, remember, was it the NFL or was it MLB, where it's like, this is a wholly owned performance by the National Football League, and any reproduction is on, like, you can't tape it and show it to all your neighbors or whatever.
Sure.
You know,
which is the only reason I still own a VHS tape player.
So you can watch,
so I can record
those old,
and watch those old
Packer
tapes.
games.
Yeah, but I can't give them out to anybody. People call me all the time. They say, "Hey Tom, can I watch last year's game 3 of the season overdrive?" I'm like, "Sorry, I can't. It's on VHS."
You would have to pay rights to the NFL to do that. So essentially, that's what it means by saying you are responsible. It means that you have an obligation to compensate those artists or those companies whose work you are using. So if you hear music in the background, this is Soggy Prairie. This is live from the Hop House. This is our album. I'm responsible knowing that this is our music that I'm playing right now. So we're good there. So the second point that was called out from this article, and this is from the Facebook live music regulations: you may not use videos on our products to create a music listening experience. That's
why I exist.
You exist to create a live music listening experience.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree that that's probably the case. So basically what Facebook is saying is, we don't want you putting content on our service that is designed for delivering music. So music videos, live streams, live performances, anything where music is like the goal. Which I'm sure you know, we've done some Facebook Lives. Your favorite artists have been doing Facebook Lives. Hopefully you've been attending them and listening and supporting them. through PayPal and Venmo and stuff like that. You're not going to be able to do that on Facebook anymore, which is the largest social media platform. Which really sucks. They're trying to say that, you know, Facebook should be for interacting with friends and family and things like that. They don't say
our 5 friends are our fans.
So what they don't say, what's so disingenuous in this is that Facebook is saying like this should be a platform for sharing with friends and families. That doesn't mean that between every post, I'm not going to still see an ad for mattresses that you can order online, that I'm not going to see an ad for jackets because I searched for jackets once.
Or I said it out loud in the bathroom and all of a sudden it appears on Facebook the next day. Here's a jacket that you mentioned while sitting in the
Facebook doesn't want you distracting people with your very, very distracting music experience, but they don't mind distracting you with ads that make them money. So that's what it gets back to, is those artists are promoting themselves and Facebook's not making any money off that. And that's what they're pissed about.
Well,
I say pissed on YouTube. I think I can.
We can give them a cut. I mean, it'll be like,
I don't care to.
Hold on. Where's my change jar? I got it over there.
Wreck everything.
We'll just give them our change jar.
Well, yeah. I mean, we could
and
do that.
We'd call it good for 10 years. So, yeah. Mark, give me a call. I got a big change jar.
So one of their other things is it obviously says unauthorized content may be removed. So what Facebook is saying there is, we're just going to take your stuff down.
Right.
And up to and including removing your entire page. So there's a couple pieces here about this that really bug me, but it's mainly that one, is that they are taking down all of this live music because they don't get anything out of that. But the second piece is these companies like BMI that collect money for the rights for people doing live music or covering music. They probably approached Facebook and were like, you know what, we need to get a cut of this because someone has to pay us. And Facebook is the platform that music's going out on. So Facebook is in that sense the venue, and Facebook has to pay those rights.
Well, BMI has good lawyers. Going back to my my subscription to the CD Club. After a while, like if you got the CD, you couldn't unpack it. Otherwise, you had to also pay for shipping to return it. So you kind of peel it back and you kind of peek a little bit, and then you'd still send it back once you're like, oh, I already don't like that CD. You know?
Okay.
And so then you wouldn't have to pay for it, and it was fine. But then they got wise to that, and they sent lawyer notes saying cease and desist on touching the envelope. We know you're touching the envelopes. We can see that you've been messing with the packaging. So, you know, Facebook, I could see just saying like, I don't want to deal with that. Hey, but let's get one thing straight too. We're not like whining, because Facebook's a free company. They can do whatever they want. Like,
you're absolutely right.
Congratulations to the marketplace. You're wonderful. But, you know.
Did you buy these lights on the marketplace?
Yeah. I think there was the Farm and Fleet marketplace. The Farm and Fleet mercantile.
I thought you were talking about Facebook Marketplace.
No, not that marketplace. Okay. No. We're all members of the marketplace. No.
The market.
No, and I don't like how they redesigned it too. You know, it just shows you crap. I like to see what like crap was around me. Like, what's my neighbor selling? Now it's like, we think you'll like this. We think you like this. No, I really want to see the stuff I don't think I like.
I feel like you would be harder to nail down from like algorithms, because you're kind of all over the place.
Oh, I also pride myself that I haven't updated my profile since 2006.
That's positive.
And they keep asking me like, where do you reside? I'm like, I told you that in 2006. I don't need to tell you that again.
Didn't you live in Minneapolis in 2006?
According to Facebook.
No, but I mean, like, in reality, you were in Minneapolis in 2006.
Who cares about reality, Cody? It's according to Facebook, right?
One entire political party doesn't care about it. But that's not what we're here to talk about. So yeah, it's for that reason. I mean, we made and I say we, like anyone else in the band had any choice. I made a decision.
I was consulted
a while ago that we weren't going to spend any money on Facebook anymore, just because of Facebook will do anything for $1. You know, they don't really, you know, put up the fake news stuff, and like every once in a while they take one down and everybody throws a fit. But most of the stuff that's on there is garbage. I report people all the time on Facebook, and they're like, "This does not go against our." It's like, I think it does. I don't know. It's all bots and robots and stuff, but so yeah, so
still follow us.
Yeah,
we'll post our shows,
but we're not. And in fact, I should probably just take all our music off of Facebook and like completely move everything over to YouTube. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do that tonight.
And we can always put on the bottom as seen on Facebook.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, no, because I don't want to give them that name recognition. I don't give them that opportunity.
But they're not getting paid for it, so they're going to be upset about it.
That's true.
They're going to say like, "Hey, stop using our name."
Well, I think we're probably going to get kicked off because every time I post on Facebook that we're on YouTube, I use #ScrewFacebook. So I don't know if their algorithms are going to catch that or not, but. So yeah, we're going to be moving all of our content, all of our live stuff, all of our future music videos, all of that information is going to be up here on YouTube. So make sure you want to say it, Tom? What do they got to do to that subscribe button?
Pound it.
You got to pound that subscribe button. And then the new one is there's a little bell right there.
Ring that bell.
You got to ring the bell so you can get notified when we post new content. Hopefully this live video is working out and everyone's having fun. I don't know if this is going to work or not.
You mean tonight?
Yeah, like I don't know what it's going to look like, what the quality, the sound. I'm assuming everyone can hear us. Haven't gotten a lot of comments, but I might not be using it right. So,
well, comments aren't necessarily welcome.
That's true. We don't always care about your comments.
We queued them as what earlier and when like comment below, like unnecessary comments.
So I don't know if I can even see if there's people that have it just says remember to guard your privacy. Live chat. All messages are displayed.
That's what I tell my friend who's a baseball catcher every time he goes out.
Yeah, guard your privacy. We do have about 200 subscribers on YouTube.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And here's the cool thing. I'm not going.
I think we should have some guests on this. Maybe we can get Kyle the Rooster on.
Do I know her?
I don't know. That's the only thing I subscribe to.
Okay. On YouTube, you mean?
On YouTube.
Oh, like we could get with other YouTubers.
Yeah.
Do you have any favorite YouTubers?
Kyle the Rooster.
Kyle the Rooster. Is he a rooster? Or is it a person who's called Kyle the Rooster?
No, the channel's called Kyle the Rooster. Kyle is a rooster that's deceased.
Okay.
And it's an homage to Kyle the Rooster.
So it's more like a brand. So it's like a brand. Not like a cattle brand, but it's like a... Okay.
Yeah.
There's this guy, I think he lives in Salt Lake City because I think he's a Mormon. Not that they have to, but I think those two things generally go together. And he has his whole entire basement is a Lego city. So I subscribe to his videos. People used to make fun of me in the office. Remember offices? Do you remember offices? I would be working and I had this double monitor set up and I'd be working on one monitor and on the other monitor, I would have Lego videos on silent and people would always get confused. And I was like, hey, people like what they like. I like watching people assemble Lego models.
Yeah.
What were we talking? Oh, our favorite YouTubers. Yeah. So there's so many out there. Most of them are terrible. I wonder if there's a local Madison YouTube community. Do you think that would be just like the worst?
No.
No?
No.
You think it'd be all right?
Yeah.
I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah. This will be exciting.
So yeah, this is our foray into YouTube. And
I'm looking forward to it.
I am going to be 100% honest and truthful. We have 200 subscribers right now. If we were to and conversely, we have about 3,000 likes on Facebook. Not sure how many of those are Russian bots, but I know most of them are real people. So if we would even get 1/3 of those people to come over to YouTube and like us, that means we now have 1,000 YouTube subscribers. And at that point, we can start making money on YouTube. And that means like when they show you that ad, like they pay us some of that because we brought in that many people.
And then Facebook is like,
Facebook's like, why didn't I do that?
Yeah, why didn't I do that?
And then everybody, but that's how changes happen. They happen small, and we can bring people over. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube started introducing features that are more social minded. So maybe we can start like posting like just statuses on YouTube, and you can completely leave Facebook altogether. And YouTube is your only social network now. Can you imagine a world like that?
I think they'll always change. The tides will turn.
Yeah.
Facebook will be the next to MySpace eventually.
I don't know about that.
YouTube will get replaced, so forth.
But yeah, I mean, Facebook is it's a huge, huge company. Have you seen this documentary, The Social Dilemma? Did we talk about this?
Yeah, that's good. No, yeah, I've always thought, like, I'm hoping before, like, any kid born in the last 5 years is 15 and they want a cell phone, society is like, no one's getting cell phones anymore.
Yeah.
I think my kids, if they ever want a phone, I'll get them a landline in their room.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was a huge deal. All right, you got your own landline in your room.
It was always a big deal.
It was
Did you have your own line, or you just had your own phone?
My sisters, I mean, I never, until I got my old sister's room, they had their own phone, and she had 2 lines.
Oh, man.
We had 2 lines.
2-line phone.
We had 2 lines at our house, so she had tapped into the second one, which is mainly the business line.
For the wine?
No, this is home office.
Oh. No, I mean like for your parents' winemaking. Like home office for what?
Faxing.
Oh,
yeah.
Faxing. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, just like kids and how social media is ruining everything.
Yeah. So yeah.
So yeah, we hope to do more of these and post more stuff. What do we got coming up? You're going on vacation this weekend.
Yeah. Let's see. We'll be playing at.
I'm curious if he has any idea what we have coming up.
I have no idea what we have coming up.
October 17th, we're going up. The last couple of years, here and there, we've gone up to Manawa to do their festival. The Manawa FFA alumni have a fundraiser every fall, and it's a bluegrass concert. So we go up there. It's gonna be different this year. It'll be outside, little social distance. I don't know if I should even promote it because it might be like all the spots might be full. So
see you in Manawa.
And after that, man, I don't know. It's looking pretty quiet out there.
We'll have our booking information paging down below.
I don't know that I've quite gotten that good yet, but I'll work on it.
We have mentioned as a band we'd like to be playing outdoors still as much as possible.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have a hard time playing indoor gigs anytime soon.
Yeah.
Till we get this thing under control a little bit.
Pole sheds, we're open to. So you have a nice pole shed, maybe a Morton Building Systems pole shed or a Cleary Building Systems.
Pole sheds open on at least 3 sides.
It could be 2 sides.
No, because you gotta have. Well, it depends on which 2 sides, I guess. If the 2 sides are parallel, that'd be okay because then you get the breeze coming through. But if the 2 sides are perpendicular, then it's just like a.
What about an angle?
Like a vortex. That's what perpendicular is. A right angle. That's what that word means. That's why I said that.
This was fun.
That's pretty much all I had. And so I should also say, now that you're here on YouTube, we thank you for coming.
Don't watch any of the old stuff we had out there. We're gonna put some new stuff. It'll be great.
Stay here on Facebook and go look at the other artists that you like and follow them on YouTube. And promote as many of those, give them the subscribers so they can get some of that,
those
that
YouTube
ad revenue.
Servers are just going to crash all of a sudden.
No, YouTube's got the best servers, great servers. Think Wheelhouse is on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
They might be. I wonder who else is on YouTube. You should just search YouTube for your favorite artists.
Yeah.
And support them, and comment and upvote them or thumbs up them or whatever.
David Landau, we'll be looking for you on YouTube.
Yeah, hopefully Dave Landau moves it over.
Cork and Bottle.
From the he should
Ramblers.
have his camper should have its own YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'd tune in.
Dave's camper.
Yep.
That's I'm gonna.
He's got to get better Wi-Fi out there, though.
I'm gonna tell you a secret here. That's I'm gonna be asking Dave one of these years when he wants to retire if he would just transition his book of business over to me, and then I could be the next Dave Landau. I could fill that void that he will leave if he ever retires.
You'd have to carry on the same name. You'd have two personalities.
I would become Dave Landau.
You would become Dave Landau.
Yeah, I would have to be, because I don't really care for children, but I don't think that would keep me from taking their money.
They don't.
But I mean, it's like they're doing the stuff that the shows are. You know what I mean? Without the children, I mean, the children of a gold mine.
Yes.
I'm not like robbing their EdVest accounts. But yeah, check out your favorite Madison artists and things like that. We're looking forward to getting out and playing. We were gonna play some songs for you tonight, but then we decided we just didn't want to. So, they're gonna think that was like a joke, like, oh, he's gonna play it. No, we're not gonna play a song. We could not fit the bass back here in this alcove.
Yeah, that's the thing. We've got to get our shelters built a little larger, maybe, so you can fit a bass in.
Yeah, can't even get it through the scuttle hole.
Yeah, no.
Unless it's one of those skinny ones, but I never trust that. I should have screenshotted this. I made a comment on. I follow a lot of bluegrass accounts on social media, and there's a lot of. So I don't know if you were aware of this, Tom, but more down south, there are a lot of bluegrass fans who are very religious. I'm guessing that has to do with something with like bluegrass and gospel and it being like wholesome music or whatever, even though most like bluegrass songs are about like prison and murder and adultery. I don't know where these people come from, whatever. But there was a group of a bunch of like children. I don't know, they were in like their teens and they were playing these like bluegrass, I don't know, like churchin' songs or whatever. And they were all playing and the bass player had one of those skinny basses that's just like a rod with a fretboard on it. You've seen them. They're very skinny. They look ridiculous because they were all like dressed up or whatever. And it was like, I think it was 2 young men and 2 young women. And the women were wearing dresses that were like below their knees. They were like normal dresses. And in the comments, because I love reading the comments, there was a woman that wrote like, great tune, but how about some longer dresses to preserve our what's the word? To preserve your
dignity?
Not dignity, but like it was basically saying like, you know, these 14-year-old girls should be wearing longer dresses, essentially is what she was saying. And her name was like Sherry or Karen or something. She looked very old from her profile picture. So it was like modesty. That's what it was, to preserve our modesty.
Modesty.
Because Christians are always talking about modesty. And underneath her comment, I wrote like, yeah, Sherry, I agree. I also wish the bass was a little thicker. Like I also wish the bass preserved its modesty by being a little bit wider or thicker, I think is what I said. I don't think she commented back. I don't think anybody on that thread got what I was going for.
Well, it is kind of phallically looking.
I should have gone with that.
Yeah.
That they would have absolutely hated. It would have driven them absolutely crazy. But I don't know why I brought that story.
Well, it's always nice to know what you do online. You know, some people don't like to share. And it's good that you feel like this is safe to share.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, we're all...
Yeah.
I gotta tell you...
We've been doing this too long.
Like 30 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Well, but maybe it's like micro content. Maybe that's what we're after.
We need micro. I only watch like 30 seconds of any YouTube video.
Really? Yeah. I'm going to be on YouTube, actually. Another great place for instructional videos. I'm probably going to go on YouTube to figure out how to fix your ice maker. We should come up with a snappy sign off. All these great YouTubers are like, they have a great snappy sign off.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
But like right now or like the next time? I think we should like think of one right now.
Well, make sure to tune in or tune out. It's your loss.
But they're already tuned in. So like
Next time.
Next time. Did you make that up just now?
Yeah.
Tune in or tune out, it's your loss. Is it, so you're not clear on which one is their loss. Like if they tune in, is it their loss? Or maybe that's it. Tune in or tune out. Either way, it's your loss. Or is that too much?
It's too much.
Am I overthinking it?
You're overthinking.
You know my favorite sign off is of any television show? You'll know this when I say it. My favorite sign off is always keep your stick on the ice.
Yeah. Red Green.
From Red Green. That's good. Does Pee Wee have a sign off? How does Pee Wee end his shows?
No, he just rides off on his scooter.
Okay. I feel like whatever happens here, like this page is going to be a healthy dose of like Red Green plus Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably
like
good.
in a real folksy way.
Yeah.
Like if we were advertising.
That's something to aspire to.
Yeah, like
yeah,
Red Green meets Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
You guys remember Pee Wee's Playhouse? What platform do you watch that on? It's always on in his house when I come in.
Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yep.
Oh, damn. We should get that to timed out. So to recap, if you fast forward all the way through, if you're made it this far, Facebook bad, YouTube good. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video so you get more awesome blazing content. That's what they say.
Yeah, blazing.
So, well, let me try it. So, tune in or tune out. Either way, it's your loss.
You tell me added this next part.
What?
Bye.
Bye.